welcome back to another YouTube video, and today I'm going to teach you how to paint green skin, because who doesn't love those orcs and those little snortlings and anything green? I'm holding my little teeny weeny mic because if I clip this onto here, every time I swish or move my ponytail, you will hear it. So I hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Hope you enjoy. So we're going to take this lovely magenta colour and base coat all the areas in which you're going to have green skin. I wet my wet palette too much, hence why I'm going over it, so don't be a donut like me. But every bit of skin covering this magenta colour. You might think I'm crazy, but trust the process. Trust the process. Now we take a 2-to-1 green and yellow mix. It's as easy as that. Any green, any yellow, 2-to-1 mix, and we're just going to apply this all over the magenta. Again, trust the process. Just take your time. I've done this video in longer lengths so you get a better idea of where each colour should be applied. So we should be starting to look very green, very nice coverage, very saturated. And we're now going to prepare our next paint mix, which is just a lovely, easy 1-to-1 green to yellow. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, so with this 1-to-1 mix, we're going to paint over the majority of the green we've just applied. So we're going to paint all over, but leave the dark green we just applied in those recesses. So as you can see on these muscles here, I'm going quite close to the green in between each muscle, but not fully. We kind of want that dark recess to stay there. Again, with the fingers, keep that dark recess in between each finger, but cover the majority in this new 1-to-1 mix. Same with the face, we're just going to get the chin, the forehead, where the eyebrows are, the nose, some of the cheekbones, but leaving those really dark green bits in the recesses, and we're just getting this as essentially a nice mid-tone base colour. But take your time, relax. Another drop of yellow, half a drop maybe, and we're going to add it to this 1-to-1 mix, and we're going to start catching those areas that catch the most light. So we're just going to paint over in a smaller section around the forehead, the nose, the chin, just picking out those little features, the tip of the ear. Once we move to the biceps, we're going to get the bits that catch the light, especially like here on the hand, but we're going to paint this in a much smaller area than we did the previous base coat. We just want to get those bits that catch the light. There's no glazing in this video, so we're just doing nice, simple tabletop layering. If you can glaze, feel free to glaze these in. So sometimes orcs have that little fleshy kind of yellowy, greeny tone to some areas. So we're just going to get something like neutral flesh. Literally get the teeny weeniest tiny bit, mix that into that previous mix, and we're just going to catch a little bits like right on the knuckles, the tiniest little bit on the muscles, a little bit on the chin and the nose and the lips, and just give a little bit of fleshy colour to certain areas. If you don't feel confident doing this step, you can skip it. This is just if you want to go a little extra step further. So this is what your skin should be looking like. I've filled in the lips and the teeth, and I finished the model for you so it doesn't look as overwhelming or scary. Thank you to our YouTube members, and see you next week.